To have a crush on Dawn from Envogue. Y'all remember that line? Man, Dawn from Envogue. She admitted to living out of her car, right? But let's be clear about something. There's a lot of people who live out of their cars, RVs, trucks, whatever. They sort of just go to campgrounds and shit, and just kind of live in their car. I'm not gonna sit there and hate on that because it's to each his own. She says she moved back with her mom, and that wasn't working out. So she had to, once she moved back to LA, with this guy who was her manager, I'm sure he was looking for some oochie coochie as well. But for some reason, he decided to put her in a hotel instead. Anyway, Dawn, if you need a place to stay, you could come and live in Maryland. You can live in my house with me. All right, baby. Anyway, let's talk about the realness about this situation. All right, so Dawn, Maxine, just if you guys aren't familiar with what's going on, Maxine rejoined In Vogue recently during the NBA All-Star games. So they had an NBA All-Star game, and DJ Cassidy threw a situation where he brought Dawn, I'm sorry, not Dawn, he brought Maxine back to En Vogue. Now, if you don't know, it's En Vogue now consists of Terry, Cindy, and Rona. Rona is a Disney star. She was also on Steve Harvey's show, the girl that sang with Jamie Foxx all the time. But she joined En Vogue, I don't know when. But when she joined En Vogue, that's when I tapped out. At that time, I guess it was popular to have a fourth voice, but I thought EV3 was perfect. I didn't see a need for a fourth person once Dawn was allegedly kicked out of the group. But, they had a fourth person, which is fine, right? Okay, fine, you have a fourth person. But, Dawn, you can rejoin the group. The reason why Dawn do not want to join the group back, because she feels that Rona wasn't part of what made En Vogue a success right now. So Dawn didn't want Rona to perform with them. So that's why they were having a situation where Dawn didn't join the group. But if Dawn was to join the group, I know they would take her back. I know they would, make it do what it do, because Dawn is a really good artist. I think the reason why she just don't make it is because she's a little timid, but she prefers to just walk away from a situation and not fix a situation. You feel me? So Dawn's a little timid lion. As Little Mo called her, a cowardly lion. And I'll play that clip of Little Mo calling Dawn a cowardly lion. But yeah, Dawn is definitely a flighty chick, so she will not stay around if shit not right. All right, so let's move on from Dawn and let's talk about Erica Mena show. All right, that's the topic of my video today. My live video is Erica Mena's, two ways where she got these mutants acting crazy. She got this damn cat dog, because Cat Dog literally is a cat and a dog, the old cartoon. But, on her show, she has a mutant on there named Cat Dog, who's obviously a man and a woman. I'm going to play some of these clips, but why do you think Erica is keeping Cat Dog around? Do you really think Erica want to sleep with Cat Dog or have a relationship with Cat Dog? I just can't wait until they finish this show to see who wins. We do know from the show the one guy, Jay Hefner, he was killed or whatever. shot. So, and I don't think he made it anyway. I think he was voted off, or she kicked him off or whatever. But needless to say, I'll play her clip about her talking about Jay Hefner and all that as well. Talking about he was a good father to his kids and all this rah rah. But for the whole of the day, it's cat dog. Cat dog, you get the whole of the day because you're a freaking crazy mutant. To get on TV and bark like a dog, I just don't know what to say. When I show you guys this clip, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? What is this? But that's what they out here. That's how they're out here getting that coin. They're making the whole of the day for that coin. But let's talk about Wendy Williams. It was reported that Wendy Williams' niece, Alex Finney, kidnapped her. First of all, how can you kidnap a grown-ass woman? But this is the place, the assisted living place. She's in a memory unit. And, with memory units, she's saying that she's the only one that everyone else up there can't remember shit. So she's saying that she shouldn't be there. Now, here's my thoughts. I think Wendy is like, and every time, like with her, I'll play some of her Breakfast Club interview where they were talking about, the young lady Lauren went up to try to get in and couldn't get in, and they're acting like Wendy is in her right mind. But to me, I feel like she's holding on, but the alcohol-induced dementia, it does have her. It has her where, they probably saw shit in her x-rays where her brain function and stuff was fucked up from it. Because from this interview, it was killing me listening to the Breakfast Club interview where Wendy constantly was saying, Gina, all right, Gina, take it over, Gina, take it over, Gina. And she kept saying that. She wouldn't finish anything. So, red flag number one, all right? Red flag number two, when they were trying to kind of reaffirming her that you're Wendy Williams, they don't know who you are in that memory unit. Yeah, they know who you are. They're doing their freaking job. But you have people like Charlemagne, who's not offering her a place to come live, but instead offering her, they don't know who you are. You're Wendy Williams. No, you're still Wendy Williams, but you're clearly going through something deeper than you being back on TV, Wendy, because you were saying that some of the questions that they were asking you during your checkup to see if you could remember shit was like, who's your president? And your response was, of course I know who the president was. He was on my show many times talking about Donald Trump, because Donald Trump was on her show before, in the past. And she's just okay, you can remember that, but a little bit, Wendy, you are not even a little bit. You a lot of a hot mess. And one thing about it, you never kick somebody when they going through something. So I don't want to get things messed up and it's like, oh man, you, Mr. Heau, you just kicking Wendy when she down. She really has dementia. So I know a good word when you need one, and it's not God-like, and God not pleased when people do that. So I'm not kicking Wendy when she's down, so I want to take that away, but I want to shed some light on the truth. Wendy, yes, she needs a memory unit, but she need her family to take care of her. She need more of a personalized care, and not just put on a assisted living place. But Wendy's a lot to deal with. So can you imagine her having all those cats? Because they were saying something about Wendy didn't want her cats to be, separated and all this other shit. So can you imagine Wendy having all those cats, bringing those with her, and having a drinking problem, and then every 5 minutes, every other 5 minutes, putting her hand in your face saying, do you know who I am? I am Gucci. How you doing? You know, nobody don't want to really deal with that. So Wendy is a lot to deal with. But all these people that she's helped catapult their career to where it is, hopefully they'll reach out and help, offer her some help, because I know some other people have reached out. I can't remember the guy's name. You guys can do your research. I actually will put the picture up for you guys actually when I do my recap. But for right now, you know, it's like no one's offering her help, just like no one was offering Angie Stone any help before she passed away. All right, and not saying that's just not cool, you know, but people they'll miss you when you're gone, but they will wait until you're gone before they want to give their eulogy on who you were and how good you were. All right. While we're on that topic, yesterday the Braxton sisters, Tawanda, Trina, Tamar, and Tony, all put tributes out to Tracy. Yesterday marked 3 years since Tracy lost her battle with cancer, and they all put out clips and good words and memories of her, and I'll share those with you guys, okay? All right, so it's always good to see, you know, memories, because that's what keep that's what the grieving process is, those memories. So you want to keep those memories, you know. And I also want to share the video of Tracy when she first started the Braxton Family Values, and she was just trying to find her voice. She didn't feel like she belonged. She felt like she lost her voice. She couldn't sing anymore. She just didn't feel like she was a part of the girls anymore. And she wanted to sing background for Tony again. And they were saying that you need to lose weight. Now, if you see the clip of Tracy and these clips, those were the clips where they were hard on her. Her sisters was hard on her about her weight and all that. Now, us looking at her now in those clips, we're like, she wasn't even big, because the standard of big and small has changed since those times. But this video of Tracy singing at the piano with this guy who produced a lot for Tony and played the piano for Tony. I don't know his name. I'm sorry, guys. But this is Tracy singing, you know, God Put a Rainbow in the Sky, which is which is a really good start to introduce her back to the world, that she had, at least she come with church pipes. You feel me? Anyway, lastly, we're going to talk about Big Bertha Rick Ross. Big Bertha Rick Ross, he was talking about Uncle Murder and Uncle Murder's skin and blackheads. But Rick Ross was saying that to deflect away from the fact that 50 is right. No one is buying tickets with Rose on it. And Rose talking about he'll buy Rick Ross, he'll buy 50 Cent's masters. Donald Trump is your master. You and freaking Snoop was shucking and driving, all boss, all massa. Now that's what y'all was doing for Donald Trump for his inauguration shit. Now you a special guest on the Millennial Tour, knowing none of those people on the Millennial Tour, you came after them. So why? Even though you're older than them, you came after them because they were all childhood stars. And secondly, or lastly, Wingstop was a flop. Your last album was a flop. So what's up, Rick? You know, you still spending on that little bit of less than a mil that Donald Trump gave you, trying to stay relevant. But I'm sorry, you were trolling 50 because TMZ picked up that fucking story. TMZ picked up a true story over a tweet because they wanted to pick it up because it was a good tweet. It was accurate. And it got your response, because guess what? A hit dog will holler. I'm not going to say a hit dog. A hit anybody will holler. And also, you know, if it don't apply, you let it fly. But you did not let it fly. You replied to 50. So guess what? You also the whole of the day, big Rick Bertha Ross, because you weird. You weird for that. And you were obviously pissed off. 50, whatever 50 said in that little tweet or whatever, he pissed you off, Bertha. So, but anyway, y'all be easy. Have a great day on purpose. Don't let nobody piss you off. And remember, those same people who wanted you down and wanted to tear you down, God's going to put you together right in front of them. So you hold on to that and remember that. Be easy and like, share, subscribe to my channel. Motherfuckers, if you getting this far, that means hit that subscribe button and share this video on your Facebook, your Instagram. Just share it and be like, yo, this dude talk a lot of shit.